Hey everyone, happy Friday and welcome back to our weekly live stream. It's very nice to see all of you. This week, I also invite Jay to show us his trades as a professional trader, and we're having a contest for you to win 50 USDT from us. So please stay tuned and we'll go through the rules in the middle of this live stream. If you have any questions, feel free to ask and we will cover them at the end. So without further ado, let's welcome Jay.
Hey everybody, how is everyone doing? Thank you, Sia, for always introducing me so sweetly. I hope everyone's doing good, and hope you guys are excited for this lesson. We're just gonna keep it casual, go over some news, go over some things that we see in the market, some charts, and what kind of bots we're starting today. If there's good opportunities, and yeah, just we're gonna have a chill session today, guys. If you have questions, leave it in the chat box and we'll get to them one by one. And yeah, let's get started. I just want to welcome everybody for coming in, joining. I see Slava from Baltic Sea. Are you in the sea right now, Slava? Shout out to Slava. He's always here every week. And I see people already chatting in the chat. So make sure you guys give this live stream a thumbs up and subscribe to the YouTube channel so we can get more people in this live stream as well, and so we get more motivation to give you guys high quality content. Hey William, hey Big Bear Official from Denmark is beautiful. Wish I was in Denmark right now. We got all the different countries up in here, and I see Scott and Ashish talking about the high frequency flying wheel. Yeah, that is definitely a good one. I think Sia actually is the one who posts that on the homepage, right? Is that right, Sia?
Actually, no, I am posting a stable version.
Are you
That
posting a
is,
stable
yeah,
version?
that is a less risky one, but not as not earning as much as the high frequency one, but it's less risky.
Yeah, so the high frequency one is doing well right now because Ethereum is going up. So you probably, they probably got a lot of good returns recently. Ashish said, yeah, okay, wait. Jack said thoughts on SEC Ripple case. I don't know. I haven't really been watching that. Is there any new developments? I just know they had the Heman documents, whatever that guy's name is, and they basically said Ethereum is not a security multiple times, and they basically showed that the SEC is kind of like going back and forth. I don't know if there's any. I don't know. I feel like it's not like super. It's not negative for the Ripple case, but it's definitely not like super positive either. So I think it's just like it just shows the incompetency of the SEC in the previous times. So I'm not really following that as much though. William asks, is the U.S. going to get any of those new things we're talking about? So the U.S. is not going to get them right now because, you can go to your local regulators and ask them why they won't allow you to have it, because we would give it to you guys. But, the SEC wants to protect you guys from losing your money, apparently. So, yeah, William, it does suck. You gotta let them know that it sucks and you want to be trading and using these bots. And Hossein from Iran, that's cool. My guy from Iran over there. It's very this we're really international at Pinex. Yeah, XRP is doing good. I mean, LTC today is like LTC, ETC, BCH are doing all very good today, and we can go over some charts. William, yeah, I'm sure you can find a way to use the other version. You just gotta maybe Reddit, join our group, or maybe go on the Telegram and see how to do that, because regulations. join the Telegram, William, and then ask some questions in there, and then they'll get you set up. And yeah, okay, so let's get started. What are we talking about? All right, what are we going to talk about today? Let me share my screen. So let's just go over some news because not much has happened this week. So we're just going to go over some news in the beginning. So last week 2 weeks ago, BlackRock, all those big boys on Wall Street have been filing for Bitcoin ETFs or just joining in the crypto party one way or another, right? But today we got news that the SEC deems the spot Bitcoin ETFs filings as inadequate, right? So the recent filings from BlackRock, ARK Invest, and Fidelity, the SEC is saying that it is not sufficiently clear and comprehensive. Okay, so this is some bad news, and this is actually what caused the dip in Bitcoin earlier this morning. So if you guys look at chart, there was a pretty big dump, right? But then it has basically recovered everything. So this isn't horrible news. The SEC isn't saying we're going to reject all of your ETF, requests, but it's more just saying that it's whatever you guys are filing, it's not comprehensive or clear enough. So go back, fix it, and then they can actually fix it and refile it, or just using the same filing. So they just got to fix some things, right, in order to get that approved. So, and this was actually this morning as well. So Fidelity also applied for spot ETF. So Fidelity, if you guys don't know, right? Fidelity, if you guys don't know, is one of the biggest 401k, which is an investment account or retirement account in the U.S. And Fidelity is one of the biggest ones that offer it. And Fidelity is now also joining, BlackRock as well as others to file for a spot Bitcoin ETF. So more and more institutional players are coming in. And same one. So Fidelity joins the spot ETF race. So let's just, before we continue with the more news, let's just go look at some charts really quickly. And it's, Hosen asked, are there any restrictions for Iranian users on Pinex? I'm actually not sure about that. If you
I think there's a restrictions on some countries. I think Iran is included in the list.
It is included?
Yeah, I think it's included.
I'm not totally sure. So if she says, so there might be restrictions on Iran due to the sanctions.
Let me figure it out.
Yeah, she's gonna go check for you though. Sia will check for you, so don't worry. So today, at 9:30 a.m., Bitcoin just dumped what is this, 3%? Yeah, 3% into the 30,000 support. It actually went to 29,500, but that was just a wick, and we kind of came back very quickly. So this was just due to the whole the SEC saying we might not be allowing the ETF filings are not sufficient, right? But it's not all bad news, because as you can see, dip buyers just jumped in and bought everything back up. And this is, of course, due to them not taking it as seriously, right? Because the SEC is still saying, hey, you can fix this. You just got to fix it, and then we're good to go. So overall, Bitcoin is still looking very bullish, as look how quickly this dip down to 29,400 got bought up, right? So overall, this is still very, very bullish for Bitcoin. All right. So now moving on to other news. I just wanted to show you guys. Hey, good night, Ashish. Have a good night. You guys, it's late over there. So I just wanted to show you guys that these are all the companies filing for some type of crypto ETF, and lots of so we had lots of big institutions are jumping in. We got ARK, we got BlackRock, we got Wisdom Tree, we got Valkyrie Investments, and now we got Fidelity as well, right? So look at all of these big boys jumping in to get involved in crypto. And what's more, right, if you guys look at how large these companies are and how much money these companies manage, right? BlackRock worth 9 trillion, Fidelity worth 4 trillion, right? JP Morgan worth 3 trillion, Morgan Stanley worth 3 trillion, Goldman Sachs almost 3 trillion. All of these are involved in some sort of activity for crypto. So the larger guys are actually more involved in filing for a crypto ETF, and the smaller guys are sometimes involved in Bitcoin trading, OTC trading, or just holding crypto and Ethereum and stuff like that. So overall, that is $27 trillion worth of opportunity. So if you guys compare, if you guys measure it, right? Bitcoin or the crypto market overall is what is it right now? Like 1 trillion, 2 trillion. Bitcoin itself is only worth 500 billion. And right now, these funds, they have $27 trillion worth of buying power, right? Just imagine even 1% or 2% of that coming into Bitcoin. That would drive Bitcoin's price up super, super quickly. So this gets me excited, right? All these institutional players coming into Bitcoin, it's legitimizing it to traditional investors, traditional finance guys, and this just brings more money in. So if you guys are holding Bitcoin, I'm sure you guys have been very happy in the previous couple of weeks. And of course, we have Daddy Michael Saylor over here buying more Bitcoin. He acquired. So MicroStrategy acquired another 12,000 Bitcoin for almost 350 million at an average price of 28,000. And in total, MicroStrategy hodls now 150,000 Bitcoin, right? And that is has a value of $4.5 billion. So MicroStrategy with Daddy Michael Saylor buying more Bitcoin. And of course, this makes me more bullish, right? We see Michael Saylor buying more Bitcoin. He's committed to this. They haven't sold a single thing yet. All right. And so this right here is a chart of the balance on exchanges, right? So as we can see, if you guys look over here, we hit a I guess all-time high on balance of Bitcoin on exchanges back in 2020 during the bear market, and as time went on, as we enter the bull market, less and less Bitcoin are on exchanges. So people are pulling Bitcoin off exchanges and hodling it. So a reason I can think of for that is institutions or the big boys getting into Bitcoin, and they don't want to hold it on exchanges. That's very risky, right? So for them, they only want to hold it in their cold wallet. So they would just buy their Bitcoin and they will just take it off exchange and hold it in cold storage, probably in a vault somewhere, right? So this has caused a shortage of Bitcoin. You guys see there have been a steady decline of balances of Bitcoin on exchanges. And this also makes me bullish because, as we all know, Bitcoin only has a finite supply, right? So if you don't get it now, in the future, they're not going to print more Bitcoin. There's only a certain amount of Bitcoin. So there's only a certain amount you can get. And the institutions are already moving in and trying to grab up as much as they can. For example, Michael Saylor, Morgan Stanley, they're all BNY Mellon. They are already, gathering and storing Bitcoin. Scott asked, with the bit, do I have to do anything? I'm not sure what that. I'm not sure.
I think he means with the bot. Maybe ETH high-speed flying wheel.
Okay.
Or
yeah, you don't have to do anything with the bot. You just choose your settings and you just let it run. But, there's always a risk, right? And you have to make sure you understand what the strategy is for the bot. So, for example, for the ETHBTC flying wheel, the strategy is they will keep on adding funds. They will average it down. So you don't want to go all in. The settings are when you copy it. Sia, do you select settings or do you just copy whatever settings on the bot?
You can change the settings because the publisher also he has they have their own settings, and you can just click to copy their settings. Or if you think like there's anything you want to change, you can always change when you copy the bot. And I think there's one important parameter that is the maximum buying price of either ETH or BTC, and you can set it up to limit your buy price of BTC and ETH to limit some risk if you wanna edit that.
Yep. Sia covered it very nicely. Scott, hope you got everything. And we're going to go into some charts, but first we're also going to take a look at this really quick. So this is the seasonality of Bitcoin, right? So this is basically just crunching the numbers and seeing how Bitcoin performed every month of the year since its existence. And overall, in June, usually Bitcoin does not perform very well. So because in traditional finance, we have a saying, sell in May and go away. So that's because, the Wall Street bankers in the summer, they want to take their vacations, right? So they sell in May, and usually May is also a very bad month with low volume. So people will sell in May, go on their vacations, and then go on, July 4th, come back in a month or two, and then get back into work. And that's when they start buying. So if you guys look in July right here, July has very positive and consistent green performance, right? 16% last year, 18% the year before, 24% in 2020. They have some bad performances in bear markets, but overall, July has been a very positive month, right? But even in June this year, we have some positive performance in June. We're up 13%. And if we follow historical trend, right, and we're green in July, even a 10% move, let's see where that would bring us, right? Even if we get like a 10% move, does it bring us to 36,000? That's a 20% move. So if we get like a 10% to 12% move, we get to 34,000, which is like one of our targets for Bitcoin this cycle, right? 34,000 was the bottom, was one of the double bottoms in 2022 in the beginning of the bear market, and that level between 30,000 to 32,000 and 34,000 right over here is where I would say the first zone of resistance is, right? And that is about 10% up, 10 to 12% up from current levels. So if the June rally comes, then we might be able to reach inside of this box, and that is what I am expecting. So hopefully this calendar seasonality plays out really well, and we're going to continue the rally in July.
Do you think the price will go back to like below 30,000 like in a month or something?
So, I think we talked about this last live stream. Actually, maybe we didn't, but we don't, like, if Bitcoin or crypto in general is really strong, right? We don't want it to go below 30,000. So because if a rally is strong, that means no one's selling, people are holding. But if we, if you give you a chance, for example, if you're not in Bitcoin, you didn't buy, right? And we get a pullback into 28,000, that's where you want to buy. Let's say that's where you want to buy. You buy it at 28,000, right? But think about, how did you get that chance to buy it there? Why would the market give you a chance to buy Bitcoin at 28,000, right? If it was really strong, we would just take off. We wouldn't give you that chance. So it's kind of like a catch-22. You get the chance to buy, but now it's not really that strong because you got the chance to buy. It's kind of like a paradox, right? So the maximum we would like to see a pullback would be like 28,500. Preferably, if you guys are not in already, we would say that's a good place to enter and see if we can get a continuation up. If you guys are already in, we are pretty overbought, but this is looking very strong, just holding this bull flag pattern right up here. And if we don't get any pullbacks, that is even stronger. We would target 32 to 34,000 as the initial target for the second leg up. So if you guys even look back, right? If you guys look back, we had a rally up, consolidation, secondary rally up before we had a pullback. And similar over here, rally up, consolidation, another rally up, pullback into the first consolidation, right? Let me just draw it right here. First consolidation right here, pullback into it, another rally up, and then a pullback. So I do think there's going to be a pullback, maybe down to like 25,000 in the future, but I wouldn't count on it in the next month, in the month of July. That's definitely not what I'm counting on. So if you guys want me to go over any charts or any cryptos, just put the name in the chat. I'm gonna look over a few popular ones, of course. So Ethereum, Ethereum looks really good. I've been buying it this morning, actually. I really like Ethereum. So Ethereum's been the weaker one compared to Bitcoin because most of the positive news around Bitcoin, ETF, and things like that. But for Ethereum, it actually has been outperforming today. And we're going to look at the ETHBTC pair in a second. So Ethereum is up almost 4%, while Bitcoin is flat on the day, right? So, and Ethereum, so this is a very strong level of resistance for Ethereum, 1,930, right? So if you guys look very closely at the chart, let me reset the chart. Look how many wicks there were up here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this 1,930 has been tested many times, and most recently, if you go on the 1 hour chart, we see this 1, 2, 3 triple top failure, right? Pull back into the support. So right now, of course, we are trying to break over this. But what I really like about this is just how strong it was. We had a pullback into the support zone, and then we just completely ripped up, right? So we want to see this type of candle. This is the type of candle I want to see, and then having another continuation candle break above. So Ethereum, I've been buying this all morning, and I'm expecting this to go to 2,100 as my first target if Bitcoin holds up and doesn't pull back. So Ethereum looks good. Let me see. Do I think Jose? I'm gonna say Jose. I think it's Jose. But do I think Ethereum pumped because of the fall of Bitcoin? Let me see. Let me think. I think there is a part of it. I also think it's just Bitcoin has been overhyped due to not overhyped, but hyped up due to all the Bitcoin ETFs being filed, right? So all the Bitcoin ETFs are filed and everyone is hyped about it. But the SEC was kind of like, hey, this is not good enough. We need more information, right? So people are kind of like, hey, what else is not a security? What else is good? You know, the hype behind Bitcoin got slowed down a little bit. And ETH was one of the assets listed on EDX, basically the crypto exchange made by Citadel, Fidelity, I believe, and Charles Schwab, so catered to traditional investors. And they listed Ethereum, Litecoin, and Bitcoin Cash, and another crypto I forgot. So those have been performing well today, right? And I think it is just due to the hype behind BTC ETF being followed by BlackRock is kind of slowing down. So if you guys look at Litecoin, just crazy, up 25% today. That's nuts, right? Up 25%. News, no news. I don't believe there's any news on Litecoin. And look at the volume, guys. 5 million Litecoins traded, or is this USD? I mean, this is probably USD, but 5 million. Actually, no. This is Litecoin traded. Yeah, 5 million Litecoin traded, right? And then usually the average is it's not even around 1 million. So crazy volume today. So I would assume lots of institutions or lots of traders are thinking, hey, the Bitcoin is dying down. You know, we got to jump in Ethereum. We got to jump in Litecoin. Look, Litecoin didn't even get that much hype on the Bitcoin pump, right? So Litecoin got that hype. And then we can see BCH. Look at BCH. BCH is just ripping, right? BCH is up 100% ever since the news, 180%. But today, BCH is up 18%. LTC halving is soon. I actually traded based on the LTC halving narrative, but then due to the Coinbase and Binance being sued, I was up like 200% of trading futures on Litecoin, but then that kind of got killed. I think I went long over here on the live stream over here, and then like sold it some here, then got stopped out because look at that, just a couple of them. Jose, yeah, Litecoin is crazy, but Litecoin having it soon. Yeah, I wouldn't chase this now. You know, this is already up too high. BCH, is it worth? I personally don't think it's worth it. Bitcoin Cash is kind of I mean, from a fundamental perspective, I don't like it. I think it's trash. It's just like a ripoff of Bitcoin. I think I forgot this, okay, but I was there when Bitcoin Cash got forked. I believe, some people wanted Bitcoin Cash. They wanted like the smaller transactions or something, and then some people wanted Bitcoin to like hold more transactions. So they did an upgrade, and like they kind of like one side of the clan went to Bitcoin Cash. The smaller side, most people went to Bitcoin. So that's how like Bitcoin Cash came above. But I mean, from the chart, this looks very good, right? Just from the chart, we had a huge base right here, right? Huge base, and we just broke out of it, and of course we're up like 200%. But we still have this very large zone of resistance right here. We're breaking into. Yeah, so we're breaking into it. If we can break out of 400, then this thing's probably gonna moon. But I don't think Bitcoin Cash is gonna break 400. I think this is like I think this is towards the end of the rally, to be honest. Because look at that extreme volume being traded. I just think this is towards the end of the rally. I wouldn't short this, but I also don't want to be chasing this.
I think we just added BCHUSDT pair to the futures trading.
Mm-hmm.
Do you recommend like doing futures trading on BCH?
I mean, yeah, if you know how to trade, you can definitely, capture some of these trends, right? If you're just shorting, if you like we got this huge consolidation. If you're just shorting on the break of this, you could have captured like, I don't know, what is this? 10%. If you're using futures, that's 100% right there at least. So I mean, like, yeah, I would personally trade it because this has volatility, so it's easier to trade, right? It's gonna move. So I recommend trading this, just scalping it, definitely not holding it. Let's see what else. So other altcoins are just chilling. It's not doing too much. Some are up, some are down. I mean, most are up, but not up as much as Ethereum, Litecoin, and BCH. So I think someone posted the tech consultant VRSC. I don't even think that's I don't even think that's a crypto. Maybe it's like so small that like it's not even on Coin Market Cap. I mean, oh, is it V? No, it's not Venus. Yeah, I don't think it's on here, man. I think it's way too small, so I'm not gonna look at it. I think it's way too small if it's not on here. Are you talking about? Are we looking at the right one? Verse? I don't know. Maybe you can Google this. Yeah, I don't really know about that one.
Yeah, I'm Googling.
All right, but anyways, so let's take a look at. Oh, he said it's super small. Yeah, if it's not even on Trading View, no, it's all good, dude. Don't worry about it. It's just so small. It probably can't even be like traded that heavily. So it's just like hard to. If it doesn't even have a chart, it's just hard to judge. Let's take a look at the.
Is that a Varus coin? Oh,
Varus, yeah. Okay. Hey Victor, it's all good. You can always rewatch and rewind. Just cover some news in the beginning, and now we're going over some charts. So ETHBTC, right? Everything is pointing up. ETH is outperforming BTC. RSI shooting up. MACD about to cross. TTM squeeze about to fire to the upside. So this is looking very positive. Volatility ramping up as well. So ETHBTC, we just came out with some new products around this, but this is looking very good. I'm actually going to start a futures grid bot around this. If you guys don't know what the futures grid bot is, it basically buys low, sells high, and it works perfectly. It works perfectly on ETHBTC. So if you guys want to know why, I covered this in the last video, but let me see. All right. You guys see this, right? So it just goes sideways for years at a time. And then when you're using a futures grid bot, all it's doing is it's buying on the way down and selling on the way up. So this is perfect because right now it's at the bottom of the range. And if we go down, we're just going to stack more position. If we go up, we're just going to sell into it. And if we come down again, we're just going to buy again. So the grid bot, the ETH BTC pair was literally made for the futures grid bot. So let me go to my account, go to trading bots. So where is my futures grid bot? So look, futures grid bot, I started this like a couple days ago. It's already up 4% in total. 4%. Our arbitrage APY totally 4%. Yeah, holding is 2%, arbitrage is 2%. So total, this bot is already up 4% in arbitrage profit, right? And prices have went down and went up when I opened it, but right as it went up, we're already up a lot. So if you guys want a trade idea, want to start something, this is the one I would recommend. So to find this one, these are my settings, by the way. If you guys want to take a look, I don't think I'm going to start another one because I already have one running. But these are the settings I would use: 0.05 Bitcoin for the lower bound, 0.095 for the upper limit of ETHBTC, and I will use 100 grids. So this would ensure you have like 1 to 2 trades a day. So just capturing those, buy low, sell high, little arbitrage profits. And yeah, these are the settings that we'll use, and you can put in as much Bitcoin or whatever it is you want. So this is actually a very safe play right now. I really like this one. Is the futures one out actually? Let me see if the futures grid bot is out. So I would actually recommend using the futures grid bot. That means you guys can get more for your money. Oh, they do have it. All right, ETHBTC futures grid bot. So this is the one I would create. I'm gonna actually create one right now because we can. If you guys only have $100, you guys can leverage it. So 0.05 for the lower bound, 0.095 for the upper bound, 100 grids, and I'll put in. I have to move money into my futures account. Give me 1 second. Let me move some money in here. Oh my god, all my Bitcoin's occupied. So I have to put 0.06 BTC 3x. All right, sorry guys. I gotta go buy some Bitcoins. I'm gonna go buy some Bitcoins real quick. Market buy 0.06. Hold on, let me see. Is that the minimum I can put in? Hold on.
I think if you increase the leverage, maybe you can just maybe it can decrease the amount of BTC that is required.
True. Let me increase the leverage. You are right. 10% leverage.
The screen is not showing.
Here you go. Because I know 0.05 Bitcoin is a lot for some people.
Yeah, I'm investing like 100 USDT for BTC every week right now.
Yeah, so I'm gonna buy 0.01 BTC. Buy that. Oh, it's USDT. So $300 is 0.01. All right. I'm gonna transfer some Bitcoin over to my futures account. Transfer primary Bitcoin. Why do I only have 0.09? I just bought $300 worth. All right, let me go buy some more. Sorry, guys.
Okay.
You guys are just watching me buy Bitcoin, which is also good, I guess.
Yeah, showing us how to use our website to buy Bitcoin.
right, transfer some of that. 0.01. Let's do that. Transfer. All right, cool. Now, let me refresh this page. Futures grid, customize long, 0.05, 0.095, 100 grids, 0.01. What?
Why it shows that you only have?
I know, I just transferred it. We gotta up the leverage. Up the leverage. All right, I'm gonna up the leverage some more. I'm gonna do like 15x. That should be safe. Okay, let me up a little bit more. I'll do 25x leverage. All right, this is not letting me do it. Hold on.
Maybe check again if your BTC has been transferred.
Oh, you know what it is? I transferred it. This is actually separate from the futures. That's my fault. I gotta transfer it back. My fault. All right, here we go. Here, it's back in my account. Here we go. This is good. All right. Sorry, guys. Frustrating.
No problem.
0.01. 0.0. Investment must be greater than
0.03.
Why though? I'm not trying to invest that much. Oh, it has to be 0.03 minimum.
Yes.
Am I doing this wrong? Oh, now it's fine. I think I clicked reserve margin. Oh my god. Yo, Jonas is like, check the reserve margin. You are right. You are very right.
They are more experienced than you.
For real. Damn. Maybe you should come. You should come teach this. All right. Okay. So I'm gonna do this. I'm not gonna do any advanced settings, and I'm just gonna create. Oh, it's not even available yet. They just released it today, so you can't even do the futures grid bot yet. Okay, but same steps, but just for the spot grid bot. Went through all that, and it's not even available for trading.
Yeah, but instead of doing futures grid trading for ETHBTC, you guys can check out the flying wheel strategy that is on the copy trading bot front page.
Yes. So guys, you can check that out as well, because personally, I believe that we are at the very bottom of the ETH-BTC pair, at least currently. So doing the flying wheel, like I think Scott and Ashish was talking about earlier, he made like 7% in like 7 days. I'm not saying that's every day is gonna happen like that, but when we're at the bottom and you're just doing the flying wheel, you're gonna be making profits all the way up. Let's see. Is it reasonable to hodl BNB for the long term? I don't like BNB. I don't like any of those coins that are made by exchanges. Like, we don't have our own exchange coin, but like BNB, whatever, Big Get coin, I think it's all BS. I personally wouldn't hold it. Personal opinion. Not even looking at charts. I just don't like it. Like, oh, you get off trading fees. Okay, great, right? Like, is that really a reason to like BNB to be like $200-$300? Kumo asks, wanted me to check out some coins. So I'm gonna check it out. Let's see. Spell.
Yes.
Spell looks like shit. Wouldn't buy this. So actually, I heard Spell has some pretty big buys recently on DeFi, like some whale bought like 250 million, like over here. I was actually looking at Spell. I was actually thinking about getting in, right? But it's down. What is it down another? It's down another 25%. So right now, I mean, it's cheap, but I just personally wouldn't buy it. It just looks very bad. Let's see, Cosmos, like Atom. Are we talking about Cosmos? I actually like Atom, but the chart doesn't look too good. So I personally, I bought Atom over here, right here at $8.50. I actually have a here. Let me show you guys. I actually have a ETF bot set up on this rebalancing bot right here. I'm up 12%. That's because I just dip bot. Because I was kind of like, oh, all the altcoins are selling. All the altcoins sold off literally like 25 to 50%. I was like, this is cheap. Like, it might go down more, but this is really cheap. I'm just gonna throw in some money and start buying. So whenever stuff is dumping, that's when you want to buy. I was okay. I was down to buy more as prices fell. Right, so I'm up 12%. I got, what do I have in here? I don't have Atom in here actually. I have what is this? I have Uni, I got DOT, I got ADA, XRP, Matic, Link, Filecoin, and AVAX. I guess I should have added Atom too, but I would have added, it's the same thing. All these small coins are trading the same. All these like top 10 coins, they look very similar right now. So Atom is basically the same thing. It looks like it. I would like, if you're just like buying it for holding, I would buy some because it's relatively cheap. But if you're trading it, like I can't tell you where it's going to go next on this because this chart just looks not so great. I'll take a look at token.
JASMY.
Or Jazz. I don't even know what that one is. JASMYUSDT. I mean, it's bouncing off this double bottom from the lows back in November of 2022. It looks okay. I would buy this if it gets over the 200-day average. Or so this is what I would do. I would buy it once it gets over the 200-day and target like a 50% up and maybe give it like a 15% drawdown, right? Like give it until this 0.004349 level. It's so annoying with these small coins. So give it to that level, or what you can do is buy it over the 0.0438 level, and then just like risk to the low of this candle today, which is 10% drawdown, and then just aim above 200-day moving average. So this one doesn't look too bad. This one looks okay. I like this double bottom bounce. What time frame? Victor asked, what time frame do you use normally for your analysis? I do weekly and daily in the 4 hour. I don't really do much day trading anymore. I just do it for fun, but mostly dailies, weeklies, and 4 hour and 1 hour. I'll look at the 5-minute and 15-minute and stuff for entries, but for analysis, I use longer time frame. Hey, Mitchell? It's not Michael. I hope I'm saying it right. Hello, welcome to the stream. Let's see. So that's basically all there is for some charts that we have gone over. I think we've gone over all the major ones. If you guys have any other questions, leave it in the chat. And I'm going to just go over some more information. So this current rally, right, has been mostly driven by the U.S. because it is positive news in the U.S., right, with the ETF filings and everything like that. So if you guys look at this chart, Bitcoin strength has been focused in the U.S. hours, going up around like 30%. Or 30% of the move has been in U.S. hours, while Asia and Europe has been lagging behind. So this is a more U.S.-focused move. And the CME futures, the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, has hit the highest open interest, almost the highest open interest ever, ever since the bear market. So this is also due to just excitement over institutions really joining in on the fun for Bitcoin. And as well, so we had the largest inflows to crypto ETFs. Doesn't matter what, short, long. I just adds them all up together. US ETFs, totaling $199 million dollars of inflows. So people are investing in these ETFs. If you guys look at the breakdown, you guys can go to coin shares. So basically, Grayscale got some inflow. Wait, let me see. Weak inflow. Bitcoin got the majority of the inflows at 187 million. Of course, that is just due to the excitement, like I've been saying, over the past week with institutions, filing for everything crypto. It seems like everyone's rushing in all at once. When it rains, it pours, right? So 2 weeks ago, SEC, everyone was so bearish crypto. Then BlackRock comes out, then Citadel comes out, then Fidelity comes out. So it's crazy. It's like it feels all planned together. That's what it really feels like. All right, cool. So if you guys have any questions, leave it in the chat. Let's see, or else we have covered most of the information that we wanted to. So I'm gonna look at the chat. Kumo says I hold Atom for 20% APY. That's very nice returns for holding Atom indeed. So yeah, if you guys are hodlers, buy Atom and just lend it out. Some nice returns on that. The tech consultant asks, do you know if and when gaming altcoins will potentially ever recover, specifically Axis? Furthermore, do you feel the announcement of Apple's new Vision Pro will finally help? I don't think it's going to help crypto gaming altcoins. The release of the Vision Pro helped VR altcoins. I remember one went up a lot due to that. And Axis, let's take a look at Axis. Yeah, Axis looks pretty dead, to be honest. I guess I used to look at Axis too. I forgot, but with the news of them getting hacked, I don't think Axis is gonna recover. I forgot what happened, but they had a pretty huge hack, right? They lost a bunch of money. So I personally, I think in the future for gaming, it's gonna be more legit games, legit, maybe COD, right? COD, or Age of Empires, or I don't know, Fortnite with NFTs, right? But newer games, not Fortnite specifically, but different games. I feel in the future it's gonna be more legitimate games on the blockchain versus Axis play to earn stuff like that. That's my personal opinion. But I feel like the industry is going that way, because if I'm a gamer, right, if I'm playing games, I'm not playing farming to win games. I want to shoot things or do strategy or hold items, right? So I recently, when I went to Consensus, they had a shooting game. I forgot what it was called. It was very fun, right? It was kind of like CSGO, but you hold NFTs. So every time you exit the game, all those items come with you and your NFT, and you can buy NFT guns, have NFT characters, and all the things like that. So I think that's going to be the future. Whenever a nice AAA game comes out for crypto, I think that is when crypto altcoin, gaming altcoins could potentially have a recovery. But I think that's going to be on a case by case basis versus all the gaming coins are just going to go up. They definitely have potential. I feel gambling coins have potential, and NFT gaming coins like that have potential. But like I said, the play to earn ones, I feel they're gonna be around, but I feel the hype around that is gone. Yeah. All right, cool. I think I covered most. Yeah, I got a question for you. Go answer that.
Wow. What you would recommend to invest in to keep going? BTC or BTC ETH or something else? For me, I personally have 3 bots ongoing. I have one in ETH and one in BTC and one in ETHBTC, and I have like allocate my portfolio in USDT and also ETH and BTC. So I think for me, I think diversified portfolio would be better, and there's like not a like very specific coin that I would like to invest in. I hope that helps.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I recommend all the top coins: BTC, ETH. Litecoin looks overextended. Wouldn't invest in that, but I would suggest majority of your portfolio in Bitcoin and Ethereum. Bitcoin looks a little overdone, so I would get in Ethereum. And the altcoins, like I said, if you have extra money, like spare money, I wouldn't do more than like 10-20%. I would throw them in altcoins little by little, not all at once. Like right now, I threw in some money in my portfolio of altcoins on the rebalancing bot just because I think they're bottoming out. Yeah, XRP. I would do XRP. XRP dot, all the bigger altcoins. Link, XRP dot, Atom. Even though I didn't get Atom in my portfolio this time, ADA. I would do like ADA and things like that, just for a small portion of your portfolio. And if you guys ever want news or data from the Block Pro, we can also go over some of this because we have a subscription to this, and this stuff is Matic. Yeah. Matic too. I love Matic. I like Matic. Matic has a lot of partnerships. Yeah, we have a lot. We got a subscription to the Block Pro. This thing's very expensive. So if you guys ever want to look at some news or whatever, we can also check it out on the live stream. But that's for next time. But if you guys ever want to, we can, run through these. I think a subscription to this is like 10,000 a year or something crazy.
Yeah. Let me introduce the rules for the contest.
Oh yeah. You had to do that. Yeah, go do that.
Yes. So this time, we are giving away 50 USDT to the person who shares trades in our Telegram group. So if you don't know, if you are not in the Telegram group, you can just click the link in the description box, and there's a link that you can join our Telegram group, and you just join the Telegram group and tag me, and also post the trade that you make after today 7:30 p.m. UTC, and you will automatically join the contest, and I will announce the winner maybe Monday or Tuesday after we have drawn. So go post your trades and make some trades.
Yeah, go make some trades, guys. I think the futures that Gridbot is coming out today, even though it's not out yet, but I would definitely use that. Like I personally would use that. I already have two on the ETH-BTC pair. I mean, whatever you guys want, but I like the ETH-BTC pair. I think it's bottoming out, and I think it looks good. So that's what I recommend, doing the ETH-BTC pair. But of course, you guys can do whatever you want. I would use like 3 times or 5 times that leverage. Just make sure you don't get liquidated. But yeah, overall, that's I'm excited for that. So check that out. And also the ETH-BTC flying wheel. I think we're at a good spot right now. So I would also recommend you guys copy that. That's on the homepage of the app, I believe, right? Let's go check that right now before we end. Let's go check that right now. Opening up my app. See, is it on here?
Which bot?
ETH-BTC flying wheel.
Yeah, it is on there, and I just invested 100.
Just invested.
Yeah, and it performs well, actually.
Really?
Yes, because I bought it, like I invested like yesterday or 2 days ago, and the ETH-BTC price was like at the dip, and the return is pretty well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the return's pretty good. Okay. Yeah. So if you guys look on the app,
So
you
there's
guys can't even
a
see that. You guys, nobody can even see my.
yes, ETHBTC high frequency flying wheel.
Yeah.
There's a KOL named Yieldmaster Hodl. He just posted. And
Not many people participate. So if you guys participate, you'll have a good chance to win our prize. Just be sure to follow the rules, and you will have guarantee you have a good chance to win if you guys do it.
Yeah.
So Marcin, definitely try that out.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I think we're gonna end it there for today. Thank you everybody for joining and staying till the end of the stream. Thank you, Marcin. Thank you, the tech consultant, and Kumo. I'm gonna call you Kumo. I like that name. Yeah, thank you everybody for joining. Thanks, Victor, as well, and everyone who came to join. Be sure to drop that like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next week. And Hosin as well. Hosin still wants to know if there's any restriction on Iranian users.
I think right now our website and app is not open in Iran, so probably stay tuned. But if you have if you have like a green card or something like that can prove you are not an Iran citizen, I think that might work, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, you have to have citizenship in a different country.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you for joining, Jose. Eunice, thank you everybody. Have a nice weekend, guys. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Thank you. See you guys next week.